I'm Mary. Welcome to my channel, A Journey to Freedom. Let's jam for a sec. I just want to set the mood. If you're here, you're meant to watch this. You're here for a reason. You've been divinely guided. You should chill. I'm going to be as authentic as I can because I just can't do these videos where I'm stressed. Nice Sunday. All right. So, welcome to my channel, y'all. This is The Journey to Freedom, where we talk about everything to set you free. How are we setting you free today? We got to free you from your limited belief systems so that you can create the life of your dreams and live in heaven on earth, because it's possible. So I am a Reiki practitioner. I work with energy. So welcome all my energy workers, all my light workers, all my feelers, all my empaths, everybody. Welcome to the channel. The Journey to Freedom, where we have to talk about all these limited belief systems and we have to talk about how to get rid of them. How do we evolve? How do we ascend? How do we possibly reach enlightenment? How do we live our best life on this planet? If you've been through anything in life, then your goal is probably to live your best life. And if it isn't, then it should be. So here is 3 ways to pull yourself out of negative energy, out of depression or anxiety, fear, limited belief systems, and limited mindsets, right? And it's all about routine. Now, I've been doing this for years and it works and it's very effective. Along with many other things. So please like and subscribe so that you can see all my videos when they pop up. Just to qualify myself, I'm not just hopping on here and creating YouTube content because I want to. I actually do all of these things in my everyday life professionally. I work in the field of behavioral health. I am a business owner, an entrepreneur, a mentor, and also a Reiki master. So I do a lot of things in life. I wear many hats and I live such a blessed life, and I wanted to bring it to YouTube and I wanted to expand and just, there are so many content creators that have helped me along the way and I admire them and I want to be one of them. So I hope that I can be that for you. But like I was saying, 3 ways to completely shift your reality whenever you need it. And you can apply this to anything, okay? You can apply this to trauma work. You can apply this to, you hit about a depression. You can apply this to anything that you're trying to manifest or come into alignment, right? This is about alignment, because freedom really is about, like, what is freedom? What is freedom to you? Like, to me, the journey to freedom was having freedom to be able to create the life that I wanted, like being able to heal, not needing anything to heal, not being limited to who I was 5 years ago, or anything that's happened to me in my life, and being able to thrive and be successful no matter what has gone on. And life has definitely had its challenges. So everything that I'm giving to you, I use on a daily basis. I also teach people to help them overcome their trauma, overcome their limited beliefs about themselves, overcome intrusive thoughts, and basically manifest the life of their dreams. And the first thing that I want to give you is number 1, journaling, affirmations. Get a journal. I don't care if you know what type of journal it is, but just get a journal and start writing. It can be in the notes of your phone. It can be an actual journal. It can be on your laptop. It doesn't matter, but be writing something down. It's always very important that when you're affirming things over your life, speaking things over your life, praying things over your life, that you're not just saying them, but that you're also writing them and you're doing it in an intentional way. You want to live intentionally, because we've talked about this before on this channel, that no matter what, you are manifesting. You're manifesting your life. Your thoughts and your belief system create your life. You either settle or you achieve more, It's all based on what you believe that you deserve. So if you want more, you have to believe that you deserve more. You have to go after more. You have to have the courage to do it. And you have to get rid of your limited belief systems and probably heal a bunch of childhood trauma to be able to do it. And to be able to do that, you have to put some work into it. It's not just about like, I'm aligning with, this life. Like, work has to be done. Manifestation, there's work attached to it. So the first thing that I want to give you is journaling and affirming. I use the 369 method, which I love. So whatever I am working on, like if I'm working on self-love at the moment, which is what I needed to get me through this last Mercury retrograde. If you're watching this in current time, Mercury retrograde just ended, I believe today, August 12th. So yesterday and today. And then, we're going into a planetary alignment, and then right after that, an eclipse season. So if you're mystical and magical like me, you pay attention to those things. If you're fully connected to the universe, or if you want to be, like and subscribe, follow the channel. I'll teach you how. But other than that, you definitely want to be able to stay grounded. So one of the biggest affirmations that I use through this past Mercury retrograde is that I am safe, or I love myself. I love my life, because emotions were just, especially with this last full moon, this message is timeless. So you can apply this to any Mercury retrograde or full moon you want. We just happen to be in the August one of Leo season, right after the 8/8 Lionsgate portal. So, energy's at an all-time high. Everything's getting shaken up. You're doubting everything. You're feeling everything. You're going through it. You're stuck. You're not stuck. You don't know how to move forward. Whatever it is, you can use this method to keep yourself grounded, keep yourself sane, let the storm pass, because that is part of creating the life that you want, is allowing the storms to pass, is staying in faith, and all those things. So 369 method is what I use, but you don't need to use that. You just need to journal and affirm these things. So what I use is I love myself, and I write it 3 times, 6 times, 9 times. I didn't create this. I stumbled upon it. I'm not the founder of it. That is what it is, but that is the method that I use and the method that I teach and that works for me in my life. Does not mean that I always do that. Sometimes I'll fill a whole page with I'm safe, I am safe, I am safe. Now this is amazing stuff for any type of domestic violence victims. If you've been through traumatic events in your life, if you go into fight or flight very easily, if you have any type of anxiety disorders, like this is grounding work, this is trauma work, this is energy work, right? You have to tell yourself in your brain, right? Because you speak to your brain, you tell your brain what to think. Your brain then communicates to your nervous system. So regardless of what you're going through, right? The 369 method is one of the first tools I want to give in this video on how to completely shift your reality, be free, become free from whatever you need to be free from, so that you can live your best life. Okay, I have notes because I'm all over the place, because it is just ending Mercury retrograde and I'm finally getting to actually make this video, because I have been on a whole spiritual pause. I just been like, stay grounded, just let the waves just go right over you. Because I woke up a very long time ago. I've been doing this type of work for many, many, many seasons. So I fully am just like, let's go. The second thing also has to do with the journal. We're loving journals today. Okay. Journals are going to get you through a lot. I hate to tell you this, but if you're on your healing journey, and that consists of like whatever that consists of, journaling should be your best friend, because you get to know yourself, and to know yourself is to be free, right? Like when you truly know who you are, and you truly know yourself, and you truly love yourself, that is freedom. So journaling and taking that time out of your day when you're going through stuff or when you're not going through stuff, and just having it in your routine, especially as an empath or a person who's been through trauma or has PTSD, depression, just anything along those lines, if you're sensitive to anything or sensitive to energy, or you're a Reiki practitioner maybe, or a light worker, whatever you identify as, because this is the journey to freedom. So we're like a no label zone. Star seeds, psychic mediums, all my psychics, I love you. I mean, to me, everyone's just like the same thing. It's like just one and the same. It's just like, where are you on your journey? Where are you on your path, right? But the second thing I want to give you, the second tool I want to give you that has helped me tremendously is letters to God. I talk a lot to God, I pray a lot to God, and I write to God, and I ask for things, and I thank God for things before they're done, right? Because I have worked on my belief system. So I believe that I'm deserving of good things, and the universe wants to work with me. And once I've affirmed these things in life, the universe rises to meet me. I'm aligning with God's will for my life. These are the things that you want to affirm, right? But you also want to know that it's coming. So my second tool to give you in your journaling is to write letters to God, thanking God for the things that you're asking for. Thank God for them, and just give thanks. And also have the patience that God works in God's timing. And it's not your timing, but it is God's timing. And it's not about how it's going to happen, when it's going to happen, and how it's all going to align. It's just that you believe that it will happen, and you believe that you deserve it, right? So sometimes that's even self-love. Like sometimes, like, it can be anything. It can be you need a better job, you need a better work environment, you want a better relationship, right? Whatever it is that you desire, that you want to bring into your life, or you want to come into alignment with. I don't ever suggest trying to be in alignment with anything that isn't God's will for you, because in all reality, God's will is the best thing for you. But you'll learn along the way that that's almost like, for me, I've built such a strong relationship with God, that I don't want anything but what God wants. I have learned my lessons. I've learned all my lessons. Life is about, not repeating the lessons. But it's hard to not repeat lessons. So we have to use tools, right? These type of tools to learn how to not repeat lessons, so that you can actually have the life you deserve. Because we are the creators of our universe. We are, like you are, right? So you have to take responsibility for that. You can't just say like that you have all this power, and that you're a conscious creator, and you're the creator of your reality, and understand the universe and how it works, and manifest chaos. You have to heal, right? It's all that's alignment, right? So you definitely want to affirm the things over your life, write them, journal them, the 369 method, or just fill a whole page with whatever you're trying to affirm, whatever you're trying to tell your brain. This is also trauma work. Like I said, you're restructuring your brain and telling your nervous system what to do. And these methods are very, very good for fight or flight. But then thanking God for them and believing that you deserve it, right? So sometimes that's even your belief system. Sometimes I thank you, God, for a brand new belief system. Thank you, God, for making me feel like I deserve the blessings you're giving to me. The letters can even look like that. So second tool I'm going to give you to work your way out of whatever you need to work your way out of is letters to God, thanking God for what God is doing, answering your prayers and things like that. Now, the third and final thing that I'm going to give you is gratitude list. Love gratitude list. Just write 5 things you're grateful for. If you have anxiety, just pause. And I don't care if it's in your head, in the notes in your phone, or if you write them down. I'm big on writing it down because it makes it real. When it's an action and you can see it, think it, feel it all at the same time, it makes it very real. So I'm big on that. But just gratitude lists are great. So if you add these 3 things to your daily routine, watch your world completely change. Things are not going to change overnight, and everything is in seasons, right? I have Native American blood, so I'm very, very much about the seasons and things like that. We're coming up on harvest season. So all the seeds that you've planted all summer long should be growing and sprouting. And if you want to be like, you have to ask yourself, like, was I planting good seeds? Were my seeds fear-based? Were they based in faith? Were they based in love and trust? What were they based in? Because regardless of what they were based in, whatever you were planting in this last season is about to grow in this season. And then it's going to get you through the winter, right? Which, you know, winter's dark night of the soul, so buckle up. But before that, we have so many blessings. We are coming into, you know, a blessed season. The work is not done. It's never going to be done. That's elevation for you. But, you know, it's definitely worth it to do. I hope that this video helps you. I hope that this video finds you well. Please like and subscribe to my channel, because I'm going to be putting out more and more content and videos like this. And just whatever you're going through, I pray that you get through it. Know that whatever doesn't, you know, kill you makes you stronger. I really don't even like that saying, because I'm, you know, honestly a believer in like the death and rebirth process. I can't even tell you how many things have like literally killed me, but like that part of me needed to die. We can talk about that on another video, but you understand what I'm saying. You will get through it. You can get through it. Say you'll get through it. Tell yourself you'll get through it. Tell yourself that you love yourself. You want to change. You want to be different. You want something better for yourself. Believe that you deserve it. And if you don't, these are the exact things, that the exact tools that you need to start believing it, because you're the master of your own universe. And even though, you know, we have to live in God's will, and that's the best way, you know, you still can co-create. And I'm a firm believer also that if it's in your heart, right, to do it, you have to create it. It's there for a reason. It's meant to come from you. And that could be anything. That could be the business. It could be the YouTube channel. It could be the family. It could be the marriage. It could be, you know, maybe you want a nonprofit. I don't know, whatever, you know, whatever it is you want. Maybe you want to go to med school and you're terrified, but you think you'd make a great doctor. Whatever it is that's on the inside of you that needs to come to fruition, God put there. So you have to trust that. But, you know, not everybody easily trusts those things, and not everyone easily walks that path. And, you know, the harder the battle, the bigger the blessing. I can tell you that. So, you know, stay strong, stay in love and light. It's all going to be okay. It's all one love. It's all one love. Always remember that love is the highest frequency, and that whenever you're in the vibration of love, that's a God frequency. God is love, right? And that whenever you are depressed or have anxiety, that's okay. You're human, but that's a very low vibrating frequency, and you got to work your way out of that, because you can't stay there. Feel it, identify it, know that it's there, pay it its respect, right? Don't run from feelings ever, because that's not the solution, right? Accept them, and that's all shadow work stuff. That's going to be another video. But then you gotta heal. You deserve to heal. You deserve to grow. You deserve to evolve. You deserve to move forward and still create whatever you are meant to create. So I love you. Welcome to the journey to freedom. I hope that this frees your mind today, and you have a blessed day. I don't know where my clicker is.